Oh, pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel. Following up on my how-to videos for new pilots. I emphasise new pilots, right, because I've been doing like trick tutorials, right, but like I said, just for new pilots. I've started a little playlist, right, and it's your basic tricks as you're progressing as a new pilot. I think I've done 2 or 3 of these, and in the first one we did like your basic flips and your rolls, your split S's and stuff like that as we went along. Alright, well I reckon there's only a couple more videos I can do for tricks, right, for sort of like basic tricks, then we'll be moving on to the more advanced trick. But anyhow, getting back for today's, for new pilots, and we're going to deal with dives. You've seen it, you've seen Tommy, right, on my quad from Racerstar and stuff, and plenty of others, loads and loads of people, loads of videos on YouTube where they're showing you diving down the side of buildings and things like that. Well, I've got no buildings near me to show you. I was going to do it on the simulator, but I thought, oh, a couple of big trees over there, that'll do just to show you. And it's basically how to set up for a dive down a building, and even make it a bit more interesting as you're diving down. You can do like a roll or whatever, right. It's like I said, this is for new pilots, right, who's just getting in and want to learn a few tricks. So let's shoot to the field then and show you a dive or two, and hopefully you'll enjoy it, learn it, practice it and move on to something else. Okay then, pilots and ground crew, to the field. Right then, pilots and ground crew, well, pilots this time, newbies. Dives, start off, forget your buildings, forget your trees, just start off in the middle of nowhere, point down and just let it fall. Now spectacular. Now remember, as it's falling, you must get ready to catch it at the bottom. You can do dives high, just cut the power, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, and catch it. Or you can do them low, but you all want to see a dive over an actual object. So here's a tree. If we just go up, always go above the item as you're coming down. Now there's different things you can do during your dive, right, just to make it a little bit more interesting. First of all, just show you one more oh, there's a bloke coming down on his push bike there. I'll just move out the road, just wait till he goes on his push bike. Yeah, as you're coming down, you want to get above the item you're diving down, lower the throttle and then pick the throttle up just as it hits the bottom. Now the one thing you can do with a dive to make it a bit more interesting, is as you're diving down, do a roll. So as you're diving down the actual object, whether it be a building or anything, do a little roll, as long as you're not too close to it. And remember, as long as your backside of the quad is facing the object like that, once you power up it pushes away from it, so don't ever think you're going to hit it, but obviously if you're facing it and diving down, you're going to hit it. So get above it, maybe do a roll, another one, and then come out. Pretty simple stuff. Just practice it on a small tree or something. Don't just rush straight out and find the biggest bloody abandoned building you can find and start diving down it, right? Because you're gonna have problems. Plus also, if you manage to line up, if I can get this, when you're diving you can dive down and line it up and get between the trees. There you go then, pilots and ground crew, there's your dive for you. And like I say, a simple trick, but just one to add on to. Okay then, right, let's see, I'll leave it there then, and that's your dives, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, pilots and ground crew.